here today. Oh, Jesus Christ. Great way to start a video. Great way to start a video. Anyway. Anyway, we're back with another story time with Penguin. T- Today we are going to be talking about PlayStation friends. Like within the last year, like a lot of drama happened. Like a lot of shit hit the fan, like so fast. Um, there are like tons of people that we could talk about, but we're only talking about the ones that I knew. And then in another video, we're talking about the people he knew, because there's like 50 people that I didn't know. But the people that I knew that he knew are the ones that like especially like did shit. So this is like the video of like the most important people who did shit for which is the people I knew. Because I mostly got involved in it, and not saying it's my fault, but yeah, I'm gonna head over to Penguin, and yeah, this is his story. Oh guys, if you guys are wondering, I do have my own stories, but thing is, all the good stories have happened like recently, and it just be too soon for like certain reasons just to tell them. Yeah, at the right time, I'll start telling my stories. But until then, I might have a couple of stories every now and then. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna hand off the Penguin, and here you go, man. This is a story of how we've like lost people and how they've just been douches.
Alright, so basically I'm gonna start out with I met our friend Kelvon in probably around September of 2011, and then what year did you get Black Ops 2 back?
I got Black
Mavis.
Ops 2 at the beginning. Oh my god. Oh sorry, just like time on my phone. Um, I got Black Ops 2 in the beginning of last year, so I've had it for over a year now. Just over a year.
Alright, well, me and Kelvon were friends. The reason I'm saying this is tie in, but me and Kelvon were friends for all that time, and then Joey got back on, and or Shadow Wolf Gaming. Sorry.
The
Uh,
reason he's saying I got back on is because for like 9 months, my PlayStation like network just went down, and we didn't know how to fix it. So yeah, I got back on, and I got Black Ops 2. So that's what he means.
Yeah. So basically, in the last year, or year to 2 years, we've met tons of people, and this is what it's about. Okay. So we've met tons and tons and tons of people, and stopped being friends with tons of people. But I'm only going to talk about the main ones, or the people that did the most shitty things. So we're gonna start out. All right. We met a girl named Grace. I met her first in about 2000. Yeah, January of last year, 2015. And we were we were all good friends. Then I introduced them to Kelvon and Joey and all the other friends we were friends with at the time. And she seemed really cool and everything. And then we met our friend Kelsey, who we've talked about quite a bit. She'll be in a few upcoming videos and everything. And then I'm trying to think about how I want to talk about this because there's so much. God. Um, okay. You know what? You know what? I don't care if I messed up. Okay, I'm gonna start. Okay. So Kelvon, and then I met Lexi and Kendall, who we'll talk about as well, in 2011 as well, and then we met Dylan, who I'll talk about as well. So, all right. So Grace, the thing she did was basically Kendall was talking to me and Kelvon and Kelsey and all of us, telling us lies about Mavis that made us not like Mavis anymore.
Which
So
is my
me,
old account. Yeah, me.
yeah. So when I was talking about Mavis, I'm talking about his old account. I'm talking about Joey and Sam. When I was talking about Shadow Wolf Gaming and Sam. So his old account was Mavis, and when we stopped talking to Mavis, all right, or Joey, we stopped talking to Joey.
No, hold on.
Grace got really
I want
mad.
to tell my perspective about this. Um, Basically, I had got off of Call of Duty for like a week to go catch up on schoolwork. I come back, and all of a sudden, everyone just freaking hates me, and I had no idea what happened. And it seemed like Kelvon was like threatening me and doing shit, and you were just straight up not allowing me to talk to you, Penguin. Let's see. The only person that really didn't want to talk to me was Grace. And Grace at the time, she said she had done something, but I didn't know it because you guys wouldn't tell me or wouldn't talk to me. And all she told me was she did nothing, and that you guys are a bunch of douche nozzles. Um, but yeah, she wanted to defend me because she was just like, you guys can diss me all you want for what I did, but you can't, get shit on Joey here like he's done nothing because I did nothing at the time, and so I keep trying to because I keep joining Dylan, who's my friend. I haven't talked to him in a long time though. Yeah, the Dylan who was mentioning, because we were still friends at the time, and he was sometimes at a party with Penguin because Penguin, you had nothing wrong with him at that time, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. So, and then and for some and I'd get an online game, and you guys would be there, and Penguin was just like, "Oh my god," and then he would leave, and I keep trying to join, like, guys, you gotta like hear me out, but you guys wouldn't hear shit, basically.
Yeah. Well, what happened was Kendall basically just told us that you were basically just talking mad shit behind everybody's back and how you um, just I don't know. I can't remember exactly the words. I've tried to forget all about Kendall. He basically just said that you were being just a horrible, horrible person towards us and like just spreading lies amongst the group. And what we didn't know is Kendall was the one spreading those lies amongst the group that was causing all of us to get arguments started, and he told us that it was you, so that's why we kind of banished you from the group for a little bit.
Yeah, and at the time, me and Chris were talking, and I was like, we've been friends like what, almost 5 years at that point, and I'm just like, she even
Hmm.
mentioned that like 5 years, and like you're just gonna like ban him like that, and the whole time I'm just like, what? Like I did not understand what was happening. So, yeah, Kendall, you can fuck yourself.
um, all right, so yeah, I'm gonna kind of be all over the place in the year of 2015, but I'll kind of try to say the months, kind of get everything a little bit organized. But yeah, Grace basically what she did was in I don't know, probably November-ish. I told her that I did not want to be her friend anymore because she started to become very, very, very just disrespectful and all. And I would always say my opinion on something, and she would get very upset about that, and just go crazy, start cussing and everything. No reason. She was just very rude, and she was very overprotective. Like when I said that I made a bad decision, she would get so mad, and it's just like, girl, you ain't my mama. You can just chill a little bit. I told her I want to be friends, and she's totally cool with that. Okay, she handled it very well. And then she found out that I wasn't friends with Joey anymore because of what Kendall said. Uh, and so she starts sending me all these, messages, just nothing but cuss words, just left and right, talking about how I need to kill myself and stuff like that. And so we argued for days. Then she started sending more and more messages about how I need to kill myself and stuff. So basically, I stopped reading them, and she sent my friend Kelsey a message saying, tell Penguin to read his messages. And I told Kelsey to tell her that I couldn't because I had tried to commit suicide 3 days prior to those messages, and I had
Um,
been in a hospital in the
Now
coma,
hold on.
in a coma.
I would like to add to that, and say, since I was still friends with Grace, I'm still friends with Grace. Like she's never done anything. I have never done anything against her, but if she's watching this, I'm so sorry, Grace, if you're watching this. um,
I'm
Probably
not.
not, but yeah. Basically they had me do the dirty work. I went to her and she's like, "What happened?" Uh, I was the one that told her. I made up the whole story like on point, so it's pretty. If it's pretty bad,
Like,
it had to come up with like in 2 seconds, like on the spot. Basically, what happened was I told her that Penguin over here OD'd on morphine and is now in the hospital with a coma, has a 25% chance of survival if he lives through it, and if he does, he's gonna come out in a couple months and he's gonna forget the last year of his life.
no, we didn't tell her that part.
Oh
All
yeah,
she knew was I was in a coma and had a 35% chance of survival. Then we bumped it
yeah,
down to
yeah. Because
25%.
I told her
And
like
she started
your
getting
dad's
really.
Facebook got updated.
And then we tell her it was a joke, which we're not, but we're gonna talk to her sometime soon on Black Ops 2 on the PS3, and we're gonna tell her that I'm out of my coma and that I forgot the last year of my life. And the reason why is because if she goes through her life telling people to kill themselves, eventually she's gonna come across someone that is going to kill themselves, and she's gonna, make them actually kill themselves. So maybe if she sees the consequences, she won't ever say that to another person because it's, a pretty bad thing to say. But anyways, yeah, that's basically what happened with Grace. And then I talked to her obviously and forever. I had to make a new Kick account and everything because I couldn't do anything on it. I'm gonna make a new Instagram because I can't upload anything on there because she follows me, and it's really rough. But so yeah, that's what happened. Basically, just a major flip out. And then I met Kendall, as well as his ex-girlfriend Lexi back when they were dating in 2011. And what Kendall did was about halfway through 2015, he broke up with Lexi and then got together with Kelsey. And so they were dating for a while.
Wait, really?
And then yeah, and
Oh.
then we find out Kendall had a girlfriend in real life and had a girlfriend named Emily, who was one of our friends that we used to be friends with, but he told us she hated us, and he told her that we hated her. So me and her, so all of us and Emily, we stopped talking. So we had no idea he was dating her as well. So whenever he was not with us, he was with Emily, with the party closed. So he was dating Emily for one whole year, and in that year, he dated Lexi and Kelsey and multiple girls in real life. So he was just a major, major slut, okay? And when we found that out, Kelsey broke up with him. He said he was sorry. He said he's been sorry before. I mean, he said that he only used Kelvon, our friend. He only was friends with him because Kelvon can beatbox, nothing else. He only said that he was friends with me because I was funny, and his, basically he just had he didn't really care about us at all. It was just the fact that, personality or something. I don't know. He didn't care about us personally, okay? And so we all just stopped being friends with him. All right? And then he starts begging to be our friend again. Well, we get him in a group chat, and everybody just starts roasting him until he leaves and just not doesn't talk to us. He sent us a Merry Christmas to all of us, and he sent us a Happy New Year and all that stuff. We're all just reading them and ignoring them. It's so annoying.
Wait a second. What
But
was
yeah,
his
so
kick in the group chat?
uh, his kick, I don't even remember.
Was it that Zane person? Was
No,
that
that was
him?
Brittany.
Oh, that was Brittany. Okay. Anyway,
That
continue.
was Brittany. Brittany is one of Kelsey's friends in real life. So that's what he did. He basically just cheated on two girls in our group, and cheated on another girl that he'd been dating for a year, and all this blah blah. He called Kelsey fat and ugly. He was being just a major jerk, and now he wants to be our friend again, but we're not gonna take him back. Um, then there was Dylan, and what Dylan did was Kelsey's bisexual, right?
Okay, hold
And
on.
I
I
know
only
she
say
wouldn't
I'm
care
still
about me
friends with
saying
Dylan.
this.
Dylan's not done anything against me, but I do disagree with what he said. Um, but I try to ignore that, even though it's kind of hard to when people are bringing up all the time what he did. But yeah, anyway.
All right, so basically, we were in the lobby, and he always kind of acts funny whenever, like, me and Kelsey are, like, whenever we have a friend that's gay in the party, he always acts kind of funny. So I asked him one day when it was just me, him, and Kelsey, I asked, are you homophobic? And he said that he's very homophobic and, just doesn't like gay people, doesn't like to be around them, and Kelsey is bisexual. So she took a lot of offense to that, and he didn't know that she was bisexual. So when she said that she took offense to that, he was like, oh, I'm just kidding, even though we could tell he was being 100% serious. He was trying to cover up what he said. And I mean, I know people are, prior to their own opinions, but that's a little bit crazy. Um, and I'm not trying to offend anybody if you are homophobic. I'm just saying you don't need to be homophobic. You can, I know a lot of people that don't agree with it, but you none of them are homophobic. I think being homophobic, that's very, 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 just dicky and all in all. It's pretty bad. But yeah, so he basically did that, and then he comes back and calls Kelsey fat and ugly, which she's not. But he comes back and just says all this crap about her, and then starts saying crap about me about how it's my fault. And I'm like, bruh, it's not my fault that you gotta be all disrespectful towards people's life choices, and uh, I mean, if they're born that way, they're born that way. Like, it's pretty pathetic. But I don't know why he's sure. I don't know. He basically just said it was my fault, and that he wasn't gonna take none of the blame. And eventually he did take the blame, but it was already too late. He already said too much. Ain't none of us gonna take him back as a friend. I mean, Joey never stopped being friends with him, but everybody else did. We stopped being friends with Dylan, and then what happened with Lexi? Lexi is the last one, I think. What happened with Lexi was she was gonna get a PS4 for Christmas, as well as Kelvon, and hopefully Kelsey. Kelsey's getting one tomorrow or sometime in the next 3 days, like I said. And so we all already had one. Okay, that was our squad at the time, and so we were all gonna get one. And Lexi had a boyfriend that she known for about 2 months and dated for about a month at the time. And so 3 days before Christmas, she says, "Guys, I can get a PS4, but I'm gonna get an Xbox One because that's where Jamin, aka her boyfriend, is gonna go to." See how she didn't want to leave her boyfriend, and Now, she had known me at the time for almost 5 years. Okay, like me and Kelvon, our friendship's going on our fifth
No,
year.
no, I
Me
would like to
and
add to that. I would just like to say, okay, when I heard that, I'm just like, okay, like you said, you've known him for 5 years. Oh, I mean, like 5 years, and you like, and you've known this guy for like you've only dated him for 1 month, and you've already decided you're gonna leave the life of PlayStation, all your friends, for one dude you've known for like a month.
Oh yeah,
You've
and
dated.
she was also going to leave it because one of her friends from school has an Xbox One. A
Oh
friend
my
that
god,
she sees 5 times a week. She's gonna. So she
bruh.
left me and Kelvon. She only known Kelvon for about a year, but she knew me for almost 5 years. It was going on 5 years. This would be the fifth year of friendship, and so she left a 4 year friendship at the time, almost a 5 year friendship for a guy that she's only known for 2 months. So we found out she wasn't a very good friend. And I mean, even though we weren't gonna get an Xbox, you would think that she'd at least be like, guys, please get an Xbox. She'd at least ask us. But no, she just said, I'm going to Xbox, bye. And so it's just pretty pathetic, to be honest. And I mean, her boyfriend, he seems like a pretty good guy, and I understand that you would don't want to leave, the person that you're dating. But I mean, it had only been for 1 month. I mean, it can't be just I don't understand. And it was an online dating thing. I don't know how other people feel about that. Some people make it work, some people don't. I don't know. But I think it's just pretty pathetic to leave someone that you've been friends with for almost 5 years for someone that you've only been friends with 2, and we dated for 1. And that's what she did. And so it went from being me, Kelvon, Joey, Grace, Kelsey, Kendall, Dylan, Lexi, tons of other friends, to now it's just me, Kelvon, Kelsey, and Joey. That's it. We've lost everybody else. And not just those people that I named off. There's still people
No,
that have
no,
done just as
I'll
crappy
hold on.
things. We just can only name off a few.
Yeah, I would like to say, didn't you and Kelsey get into something a while back, if I'm
Me and
correct?
Kelsey got into argument about bad, but we get into arguments all the time, just like me and Minty. We get into arguments all the time, but they
Yeah,
kind of
but
just
like
go
there was
away.
that one really bad argument lately.
hmm
Mm.
Yeah. No, that's over.
Yeah, so there's four of us. There again. There's like 40 of us in the beginning of last year when I got BO2. There was about 30 or 50 of us that were really close friends, right? Now there's four of us.
Yeah, and we'll make another video talking about all of our other friends, because I mean there's so many. We ain't got enough
Yeah, we
time
just talked
in
about the
this
ones
video.
that I was involved with.
Yeah, there's still some
Okay,
that have done
like
even worse things.
yeah, so that'll be for another video when we talk about those people. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Cause turtles really. Anyway, yeah, sorry my friend has joined into the video. Don't ask me why. I forgot to close party. Okay, anyway, I have a shout out for my friend. I don't ask why, but he wanted to give me a shout out for his Xbox Live account. I think it's Butterbro. Let me check. He asked for a shout out for his account. I believe it's Butterbro 42 or 49. Go check out both. Give a friend request. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next video.